Welcome to IHOP. Today's breakfast is just a bunch of hair.
Oh, yuck. This is awful. Why can't life be simple, like in the old days?
It's time to settle down!
Settle down? Finally, something to get excited about.
Hello, I'm Action Hat's Joe Jetson, and I turn houses into profits! And I pass those savings on to you!
I'm ready to burst out of my skin. Where can I get one of these houses?
I'm glad you asked. I've bulldozed through thousands of legal nonsense to build my very own suburban utopia right off the coast of Nebraska. And these houses are selling like hotcakes.
You mean hair? Whatever.
Experience luxury today in your brand new suburban dream off the coast of Nebraska!
Look at that. It's disgusting. The weeds are spilling over the property line again. I hate having neighbors. Huh? Who could that be? Ah, it's Larold, my next-door neighbor. You know, Larold, if you're going to show up unannounced like this, you're going to have to let me know ahead of time.
Sorry, just looking to see if I could borrow some moving boxes.
Oh, does this mean you're finally moving out?
No, we're actually moving in even more.
What?
Hey, I couldn't help it over here. I brought some boxes for you, Larold.
Nacho, no!
I like that guy. Here's your mail, Proco. Proco, you've been staring out that window and pacing around in your underwear for 3 days now. I know things haven't been easy over the past few years, what with the residential developments taking over around Arlea. Who knew that off the coast of Nebraska would be such prime location? But you can't let it get you down. Look, I think it's time we went legitimate. You haven't been yourself without your evil plans, and you need to keep busy. I think it's time you went back to medical school.
What?
Got a real degree.
Scout, are you trying to say that I'm not a real proctologist?
Well, that speech was mostly exposition, but yes.
I am a real proctologist, and I certainly know more about the human body than you do.
Actually, I studied medicine at
Step into my office, Scout. Look at this picture. Now, of these two women, which one is more pregnant?
I'm starting to think you don't know what a real proctologist is.
Neither! They both have tumors! The point I'm trying to make, Scout, is that medicine is just one big loaded question. And I have the biggest gun!
So then be a doctor. Start seeing patients. You can open up a private practice here at the Leia. This is a developing neighborhood, and having a doctor so conveniently located is a gold mine. Everyone is going to be looking for a convenient family practice.
You do make some startlingly good points. But I can't give up on being an evil genius, Scout. Look at this place. It's a fortress.
You've already given up, Proco.
That's not true. I have projects. I tinker.
Oh yeah, you've come up with some real evil stuff lately. What was the last evil device you built?
A gravity bong.
Start a practice, Proco.
The next day!
So, Mr. Glorp,
Just call me Adrian.
Mr. Sapien, your resume is a little sparse.
Well, what about right here? See? Top of my class graduating year.
Yes, but it says here you were homeschooled, and the previous year you were bottom of your class.
Well, you know the old saying, my dog ate my homework? Well, in my case, he mugged me at gunpoint for the answers to all our tests, so...
And here it says you never attended medical school. I don't know why it says that explicitly in bold red marker on your resume, but how do you expect to be a nurse if you don't go to school for it?
I never had the money for college, but I'm a fast learner, and I know that if you gave me a chance at your hospital,
I think we're done here, Mr. Sapien.
It's Adrian. Great, I failed every interview. My dad is not going to be happy if I come home unemployed. He isn't happy when I come home. Ow! What is this? Taco's nefarious proctology. And the word nefarious is crossed out and the word family is crudely drawn in Sharpie. But if I overlook that questionable detail, this is totally a sign! They've gotta be hiring. It says here this is the grand opening. Well, this sure is convenient.
Scout! I used all the paper in the confibulator to confibulate 10 million flyers out into the city so people will know we're open for business. How does the new lobby look?
Well, it doesn't look offensive. I think that's the best we're going to do for now. I took the human heads off the wall. I felt that was sending an aggressive message.
Good thinking. Unless we just leaned into it, Procto's Proctology, where we actually pull people's heads out of their asses.
We're gonna stick with the ficus I put in the corner of the room.
Yes, the ficus. You know, I have some pretty good henchmen. Well, one of you anyway. I'm not too sure about that Nacho guy. He freaks me out. You'll think he'll be alone in a room for like an hour, and he'll have been naked on the ceiling just staring at you. Breathing. Ah! That's probably our first patient. Nacho, could you please answer the door for me?
I'm right here, but okay.
Jesus!
You must be Adrian. No one is expecting you. This way, please. And if I overlook how creepy that is, someone here already knows my name! Don't fall behind. Coming!
Welcome! You must be here because of our flyer. Because we didn't advertise in any other format.
That's right! My name is Adrian, and I'm an aspiring nurse, and I want to work for you. We're not looking to hire more people right now. Please, I'm desperate. I failed every interview I've gone to in the last 2 weeks.
Not a very strong
And it's really important to my dad that I'm successful. But since I couldn't do that, I've been trying to get a job as a nurse.
Thank you, but this is a business, not a charity. We don't need...
I, too, know the pain of disappointing my father. But even though my sword has been shamed, the fire of a samurai can never be extinguished.
Oh. Never mind, I don't want to get involved in this. Bye.
No, wait, listen. Your struggle touched me. It made me feel things, Adrian. Emotional things.
You're not gonna eat me, are you?
No, Adrian, I want to hire you.
Oh, you can't be serious, Procto.
Starting today, you'll be working closely under my supervision.
I didn't know you had supervision. Stop it.
It's too much.
What, so now you just BFFs?
Guys with daddy issues, Scout. You wouldn't understand. So tell me about your mother, Adrian. Is she a handful, too?
Actually, there was a mix-up at the hospital, so I only have a dad.
Oh, so she's pass.
Nope, just don't have one. Crazy mix-up.
What?
A patient! Nacho, get the door!
Right away.
Scout, man the reception desk.
Righto.
I'll wait here in my office with Adrian. Ooh, it's like a surprise party. Should the lights be on or off when you send them back? Off, right? No. On. On, of course. But it would be a better surprise if they were off.
I'm gonna leave him on.
You're right. On. We'll leave them on. We'll turn them off when he shuts the door. He doesn't have to know.
Welcome to Procto's family proctology. The doctor is in.
Do you guys take Discover?
We don't not take Discover.
Okay, good.
Right this way. Please check in with our receptionist. Hello, sir. You're in luck. You're our first patient, so there's no wait. I just need you to fill out these forms, and then you can head on back.
I don't like anything with paper. Do you have any forms that don't use paper?
Why don't you just head on back and we'll just wing it?
Cool, thanks.
Hello?
Surprise! Oh my god, he's having a heart attack!
I've got a glass of water!
What did you do that for?
I thought it would help!
You thought it would. You're supposed to be a doctor! Oh my god. He's dead.
What is going on in here? Jesus. What did you do?
We surprised him when he came in and he just died!
He must have had a weak heart. Which we would have known if he had filled out the forms. Great. I need to go get some air.
Well, no use letting a good body go to waste. Nacho, take him to the secret laboratory!
Secret laboratory?
Adrian, if you're going to work here, there's something you should know. I wasn't always a humble doctor with a beloved family practice. I have a dark side. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because you're just as guilty as I am for killing this man. You don't want to deal with the authorities, right?
No. I have like 600 outstanding parking tickets. I didn't know what to do. I just drove my car into a volcano. And now I just pretend I'm not home.
Well, your days of living in fear are over. You can live here with me. Nobody has to know you're here. Just like nobody has to know about this. Right?
This is a lot to process.
Well, let's not leave anything up to speculation. Follow me down to the lab and I'll give you the complete tour. Here, follow me through the bookcase entrance. It's just down this hallway.
This is your secret lab?
No, this is the transport that takes us to the secret lab.
This is a roller coaster.
It's not a roller coaster. This is a very advanced transportational device.
But there's an animatronic bear.
Mr. Brisbear is an important fixture. He shows you the proper way to keep your arms and legs in the vehicle. And away we go!
Don't forget to smile at the end of the ride for your picture.
It's a world of evil, a world of tears. You'll be locked in here for 1,000 years. 'Cause there's nowhere to run. Wave goodbye to the sun. This is Rocco's secret lab. We've got lots of tools that we'll use on you. There's a laser here and some poisons too. And there's nowhere to run, so have a little fun. This is Rocco's secret lab.
The song is a bit much.
You're a bit much!
It just seems like overkill. Who is this for? Your victims? You? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
You're missing the ride! Ah, it's over. Well, get out. Here's the stupid lab. That's the laser. Those are the poisons. Here's the body Nacho brought.
Hi, Paco.
Anyway, the point of bringing you down here, besides showing you a thrill ride musical extravaganza, was to give you a taste of the evil things I've become secretly famous for. From this point forward, you'll only be fronting as a nurse. But your real job will be helping me out as my assistant in the lab, where we'll be performing spooky experiments on unsuspecting victims. Ooh! But here's the thing. We can't tell Scout. He thinks I've gone legitimate. And if he found out I was still working on my evil plans, he'd be very upset. So upset that he might leave. And between you and me, Adrian, Scout can never leave. He keeps this place running. Without him, my entire empire would collapse.
Well, then why even keep being a bad guy?
Because there's some things that are just a part of you. You can't just stop. It's who you are. I thought it was tap dancing for the first 26 years of my life. What a waste of good feet. But now I know it's being an evil genius. Maybe I won't ever rule the world. But I'm damn good at what I do.
And what would that be?
Being nefarious.
Who does Procco think he is, just hiring that guy off the street like that? Does he have any idea the lengths that I go to keep his evil under wraps?
Sounds like you plan on doing something about it.
Oh, I do, Nacho. I do. I'll clean up this mess and then everything will be back on track.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, I'd like to report a murder. I saw the whole thing. Our new co-worker Adrian just snapped and murdered one of our patients.
And, where you calling from, sir?
Procco's Family Proctology. Send someone as soon as you can. There, that should take care of things.
Adrian, hand me that animatronic arm with the rotating grenade attachment.
We've been down here a long time. Aren't you worried someone is going to be looking for us? Like, Scout?
That's actually one of my more ingenious inventions. The walls of my laboratory are coated in an anti-temporal varnish. It works like a repelling magnet, so we're actually getting younger at the same pace that we'd normally be aging while we're in here. But, more importantly, when we step outside the room, it appears that no time has passed whatsoever. Anytime I notice myself getting gray hair, I pop down here for a few years and watch through all of Law & Order start to finish.
How old are you?
I don't know. There! That should do it.
What exactly did we do to this guy's body?
I'm trying to build an army of combat-worthy cyborgs. But up until now, I haven't had a test subject. And if I could get him to respond, I could give you a demonstration!
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He won't turn on.
Try blowing on the cartridge.
Well, that's not quite how that works.
Is he plugged in?
Yes, he's plugged
Check
in.
the AV cables.
There are no AV cables.
Hit him.
This is not a Nintendo 64. I guess it was asking too much to think I could build a half-man, half-robot soldier. Maybe if I cut him into 4 pieces, I can salvage him into a quarter-man, quarter-robot soldier. But I think that's enough evil for today. Let's head back upstairs.
Did we just leave Nacho down there?
He's right here. Procco, we need to talk. Alone?
Oh! Yes! Of course.
I'll just wait here with Nacho. So, do you like sports? Just don't.
Procco, I called the police. We're going to pin this whole thing on Adrian.
Are you insane?
I'm quite sane. We can't just hide a body in our laboratory. We're in the yellow pages as a family practice. Sure, that may have worked a few years ago when nobody else lived off the coast of Nebraska but us. But now there's actually enough residents around us to justify an entire municipal branch. And that includes police. And for some reason, an extremely serious LARP community.
I agree that we need to cover our tracks somehow, but Adrian is a sweet kid. He wouldn't survive in prison. We can't just...
Open up, police!
No!
Please?
No!
Damn, how are we gonna get in there?
Can't we just break down the door?
No, Congress just passed a new bill stating that we actually have to serve the people.
But this is the only outlet I have for my amoral aggression!
Oh, for heaven's sake, come inside.
Now hang on just a minute! This is my home, and I said no!
Well, we follow vampire rules. Anyone can invite us in. You, him, and most commonly, sultry young ladies in nightgowns. What have you got to hide anyway, Buster?
Nothing!
That sounds like a confession. Tear this place apart! What is going on in here?
That's him, officers. Get him!
What? Hey! What? Well, I guess this is it. I don't think anyone's gonna testify on my behalf. And apparently this scout guy has degrees in law and theater. So having him as a witness against me really doesn't help my chances. There's gotta be some defense I can use. Hey, what are you in here for? Just standing around putting trash in other people's pockets.
This has been a crappy day.
Adrian! Oh, I'm glad I found you.
Where else would I be?
I have good news for you. I think I know a way to get you out of this.
Oh, thank God, what?
I don't want to say too much here, but I wanted to make sure that you weren't going to hang yourself with your shoelaces. So I'll see you at the trial.
All rise, the Honorable Judge Krunts presiding.
The defendant is accused of murder in the second degree. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Well, that settles it then. Case closed. Everyone can go home.
Objection! Your Honor, this is an open and shut case. If we could just proceed with the trial and review the evidence.
Fine, whatever. Thought it was going to be an early day. I was going to go down to that little bakery down the street before they closed, but you don't care. Fine, let's review the evidence.
Thank you.
Have you prepared an opening statement?
Yes, we, the prosecution, will prove beyond the Procco isn't even here. Oh, I guess he didn't have anything planned after all.
Come on! Get out here! How does Nacho carry these bodies so easily?
Lift with your legs.
Ah! Aren't you at the trial?
Yes.
No, you're not. You're right here.
Whatever you say. What are you doing with that thing?
Well, I realized that the reason I couldn't reanimate him was because I was trying to do it in the lab, where time stands still. There's no way he was going to come back to life without a chance to be born.
This is good stuff.
Come on! Wake up! I reprogrammed him to be really in favor of being reprogrammed. So he should be open to the suggestion that there are some really cool benefits to being an enslaved zombie cyborg.
Where am I? Why do I feel like I'm half man, half machine?
Hey, buddy! So this is going to come as a shock, but you're dead. But I brought you back to life. I've equipped you with state-of-the-art weaponry. But the best part is that now I'm totally in command of your entire life. Isn't that great?
That's the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I am seriously just like really amped up right now. I am so excited.
Good. Well, you should put that energy to good use and tell a whole bunch of people just how excited and alive you are. Really stress that alive thing. I know where there's a whole room of people you can tell. And try to draw attention away from your grenade arm.
My what?
Let the record show that Adrian not only had the means, but had the cunning to execute the most devious...
Objection!
Procco. Procco? And exactly what is the meaning of this interruption, Procco?
I have a surprise witness. One who will convey without a shadow of a doubt that no crime has been committed here.
Oh yeah, more colorful people in my courtroom. Let me just up my meds. Who cares? I'm just made of money. And just who are you?
Me? I'm the defense.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something? I didn't notice because I couldn't be more bored. Who's this surprise witness?
Jim Snetterly!
Oh God, I'm so bored. Oh my God.
Jim Snetterly! That's the dead guy's name! Do some research, people! Come on in, Jim!
It's true! Beautiful, gorgeous people! I am indeed alive!
But that's impossible. I mean, it's a miracle.
Procco, what the hell is going on? I may or may not have taken him down to the lab to bring him back to life.
You did
What?
Your Honor, I believe this trial is a farce. I am alive, and Adrian here is my friend, and so is Scout, and so are you! All of you! Isn't life great?
I also may have spliced his DNA with ecstasy.
Your Honor, your hair feels like whispers.
Well, I guess this works.
Okay, that's enough. Everyone go home. Get out of my courtroom.
So in the end, everybody got what they wanted. Adrian doesn't have to go to prison. Scout can feel secure in the fact that our reputation hasn't been compromised. And Jim got to go to a rave with the judge. And me, I got to prove that evil once again saved the day. Yay, evil!
Well, I'm not happy about you going behind my back, but I can't argue with your results. And it inspires me to think up clever ways to turn this legitimate business into an H.H. Holmes-style kill mansion. What better front for evil than the benevolence of medicine? We'll be just like real doctors.
Right?
Well, see you later, guys. I don't think I'm gonna stick around.
But we had a deal, Adrian! You know too much about my evil lair!
Yeah, but I don't have anything to worry about now that Jim is alive again.
What about those 600 outstanding parking tickets?
Oh, shit.
Hi there, this is Jeremy Vellucci. I'm the producer of the show, the writer, the voice actor, and I do all the music. Here at the bookend of the program, I like to touch base with the audience and let you know how you can get a hold of me. If you haven't already subscribed to the show on iTunes, it's real easy. Just search the name of the show, Suburban Proctologist, and it should be the first result. If you want to email me, you can at subproc@gmail.com. That's SUBPROC @gmail.com. And at the end of the show here, I'd like to make a couple special mentions and shout out some names that I think deserve it. There's a few people that really make this show happen for me, and a few people in the past who've made this show happen for me, and I wouldn't be here without those people today. So, first and foremost, I'd like to thank my great friend Pi Geron, who's really helped keep these shows going. He's been my co-conspirator in the Proco vs. Malice show. That's a show we came up with together, and he made special guest appearances on my first show, Recordings of an English Jackass. And without him, I wouldn't be doing this podcast, because he's really been the driving force behind... he's been my only audience, is what I'm getting at here. And he's also the artist who does all the sketches and drawings for all the characters and locations, and so he's a big help. I'd also like to thank Kai and Chris Conroy at the Tech Diff podcast. His was the first show that I listened to. They got me into podcasting in the first place, and he's been a big help. He sent me a CD full of all my sound effects. I use all the sound effects that he sent me. Without him, there would be no atmosphere. And I'd like to thank Kevin McLeod at Incompetech.com. Through the past, I've used his music in all of my shows up until this one, where I finally decided, I'm going to start writing my own music. But I wouldn't be as proficient at podcasting as I am today without the use of his music, because he really set the backdrop for me to experiment in voice acting and production before I took the reins and started doing the music. So thank you, Kevin McLeod. You probably don't even know I exist. So thanks again for listening, and stay tuned for the second episode of Suburban Proctologist, which will be aired in the next 2 weeks. I try to keep a pretty tight recording schedule, but sometimes life gets in the way. And no one is paying me. So I'll see you next time, you freeloaders!